was talking with an old friend this morning about the stress that we often feel to do, like this pressure. And I was feeling this last Friday. I had a very long to-do list. I had about 9 hours of work, and that was 9 hours of stuff using my AI system, which meant normally would have been a lot more, but it also meant that there wasn't a lot of opportunities to make it go faster. And I also had breakfast scheduled with somebody that day that ended up going for 2 hours. So I really only had about 6 hours to do 9 hours of work. And I worked very hard. I worked through lunch. I pushed myself. At the end of the day, my brain was absolute mush. And yet I got it done. I got everything on my to-do list done. So huzzah. And I still felt a little disappointed in myself. I wish I had done a little bit more. Or at that time, I was like, gosh, there was a few things not on my list that I wanted to get done, which my wife rightly pointed out is ludicrous. Like I did a lot. And so I'm talking with this buddy of mine this morning about this type of feeling. And he feels the same way. Of we always want to do more, and we started exploring why do we feel that way? Who do we feel like we are going to disappoint if we don't get all these things done? And for me, it doesn't really matter if it's in a work context or home or whatever. I feel like it's my wife. I worry that if I don't get all the things done, then I'm not going to be a good provider, that I'm not trying hard enough. There's both a practical, extrinsic issue here of financial provision, but there's also an internal or intrinsic worry that if I'm not getting everything done, then I'm just a bum. I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do. And there's an identity issue. As I was talking with this buddy of mine at our weekly Bible study this morning, I said often I get locked into, because I'm a visual thinker, I get locked into the visual of the calendar and the 8 to 9, 9 to 10, 10 to 11. Like I get locked into these blocks of this is what I'm supposed to do. And we were talking about routine and how when we lose our routine, or if we're not getting the things done within our routine that we feel like we need to do, it's stressful and it's hard for us. And I don't know what your religious beliefs are, so take this as you will. Feel free to replace any words I use here. Hopefully the concept comes through. For me, I feel like what God is calling me to do is to zoom out a little bit, and that my routine and what I need to do is not the daily to-do list. It's not the blocks on the calendar. It is instead a cycle of being filled by Him and then filling others. And after talking with this friend for a little over an hour this morning, I came out here to Valley Watermill Trail and just walked around and spent some time with God and be filled. And right now I'm in a season at work where I have a lot of opportunities. There's no shortage of work to do. There's lots and lots of things I could be doing. I'm trying to figure out what the right things to do are. And as I was praying about that, thinking about that, I felt like there was this message of God has gifted me with some capabilities and some experience and knowledge and tools. And I am to gift those to others. And that's been a message I've been receiving for the last couple of years. That my work with Fieldway is not to make money, it's to love others. And so as I reframe what I do today and going forward as how can I bless others? How can I help them get their work done in a way that is less stressful, that preserves and conserves their energy and helps them to spend time with their family and to spend time resting on the weekend and meeting their commitments, but working in a way that's not burning themselves out. can I help people do that? Can I make that my priority? The answer, I want it to be yes. That's what I want to do. So this is yet another step on that journey of becoming for me as I think about how I can bless others with my work so they can also zoom out and rethink that routine and rethink where their energy is going and how it's going there. And so I just wanted to share that reflection with you all. And if there is a way that I can help you and be a blessing to you in this work, please reach out and let me know.